Hello and welcome to this video in which I will be reacting to Austria's song for Eurovision 2024, We Will Rave by Kaleen. Or Kaleen.
A disclaimer. I hadn't addressed this before because I had hoped that the EBU would come to the correct decision by now, but since they have not, I do need to address it myself. Israel should not be allowed to participate at the Eurovision Song Contest 2024. If Russia hadn't been banned in 2022, maybe we'd be having a different conversation right now, and on a personal note, maybe Eurovision wouldn't have become such an important part of my life, but this is the reality that we are living in, so this is the conversation that we are having. Regardless of what you think of the current atrocities happening in Gaza, intentionally cutting off other people's access to food, water, and electricity is abhorrent, not to mention the act of killing. If you think governments and broadcasters should be considered as separate entities, consider the situation with Russia again. There is a video explaining why Israel shouldn't be allowed to participate linked in the description, and the creator also calls to action about what you can do yourself. Please watch that video and do something. Further resources are also listed as and when they become relevant. I'll stop talking about this when it stops being relevant.
This song was unfortunately leaked. I have not listened to the leak. I'm waiting for the official release, and it seems to have been released now. I don't know if there's a music video coming. I cannot find one on the official Eurovision channel or on a channel of her own, so I will just assume that it's just a song for now. There's also not any information anywhere that I can find that there is a music video coming, but I figured I'd film my first reaction to the song anyway, and I'm pretty curious about it. She has been a stand-in performer at Eurovision before, and I think a backing dancer as well, so she knows the Eurovision system, which will be interesting if that influences how Eurovision-y her song is. It's definitely an interesting title, and yeah, let's just listen to the song now. Normal pop intro. It feels a bit dated, doesn't it? Feels a bit like 90s, early 2000s. There we go, there's the thumpy beat coming in for raving. Okay, now it's more like sort of early 2010s. Dum dum dum, We Will Rave. Wow. I think this is a different enough production to all of the other Eurovision songs so far for this year, that it will stand out, have its audience. Oh, there has to be a lot of dancing happening on stage during this. But I can also see the Eurovision crowd, or hear rather, already yelling, "We will rave." Very intriguing. I think I'm enjoying listening to it, even though it's not my usual thing. I think it's produced very well. And it feels maybe also like, if you ignored the lyrics, it could have been a song by one of the Disney Channel starlets in 2010s. Which, to me, is a compliment. I like that kind of music. Well, I liked. It's still fine. It is pretty repetitive though. I wonder if that will lose at some points, but I imagine there'll be a pretty impressive stage show to go with this, because along with the leak there was dance rehearsal footage leaked, I think. And where's the drop coming? Okay, it's still building. Ooh, fake end. And there's some room for impressive notes and ad-libs here. But it is fairly repetitive. I'm not gonna say it's not enjoyable, I am enjoying myself. Yeah, alright. That's kind of what I was expecting, but I think it's less intense maybe. Yeah, I'm wondering if it is too repetitive for its own sake, but I imagine the stage show will be entertaining enough that on your first listen while watching the stage show as well, you won't really notice it's so repetitive maybe, and it will just get that melody stuck in your head. Maybe that's a good thing. I'm curious if there is a music video coming now, because I'd like to see kind of part of the concept. I was just saying yesterday as I was reacting to Celia Caps's how there's not many girly bops, and that's another one now. First half, second semi-final. If she wants to avoid going first or maybe even second, probably have a more out there performance, but otherwise the song itself could be an opener, so that depends on the performance. The semi-finals are starting to even out now. I still think semi-final one will be stronger, but they are starting to even out now, so it's not as obvious that she would qualify. Same semi-final half as Malta, Czechia and Greece, and those are all a bit similar. Not really, but in the similar kind of vein, that they're upbeat and sung by a woman. I'm presuming Greece will be upbeat, that's what I've heard. So that could be a disadvantage, especially when there's 10 songs out of 16 making it out of the semi-final. I think this is a pretty strong song. I think it's probably stronger than Czechia so far. I think I prefer Pedestal, but with the general audiences it's a stronger song. And to me it's definitely stronger than Loop, but a lot of people seem to like Loop, so maybe I'm in the wrong here. And Zaddy will have to see about. I think the staging will have to be a real show. Loads of lights and the lights spinning around and flashing and just high energy, obviously, because it's called We Will Rave. And so the show should be matching the lyrics, ideally. Maybe she should get Raven up on stage for raving. I've not heard Kaleen or Kaleen sing live before, so I don't know if she can keep up well doing an intense choreography, which it sounds like this song needs, because A, the chorus is repetitive, B, there's basis for a dance break. But I think it won't be much of a dance break, more of a dance show off within a song that has a full choreography to it, it sounds like to me. I think I probably do enjoy this more than the 3 songs released yesterday, or similarly to Switzerland, so the DACH countries are kind of alright with me this year. I think it's a fun party song, and we need a few of those every year at Eurovision, so that's nice. But it's not immediately wowed me enough to say, yes, this is a definite qualifier, it will get in the top 10. Maybe partially because I've not seen any visuals to go along with it. Maybe that would have made the whole package stronger and the creative vision come through, because one photo and the thumbnails of the leaked videos aren't convincing me yet, but I imagine there's way more to this story than I know about right now. And that's exciting, because it could drastically change how I feel about this song. But I think generally more on the positive side, and we'll see what actually happens once we actually see how it's executed on the stage in Malmö. I'm also curious to what extent can she actually bring the party to the stage in the pre-parties if she's coming. Overall I think I enjoy it, but so far I'm not seeing the complete artistic vision, and I'm excited for the day when I finally do see it. Thank you ever so much for watching this video. I really do hope that you enjoyed it, that you got something out of it. I will see you in the next one, and then that shows up on your feed. Bye! Got something out of it. I will see you in the next one, and then that shows up on your feed. Bye!